Alrighty, what's up, guys? We got From the Ashes, new beginning of X-Men. I'm going to talk for about 16 minutes about this comic book. I'm going to try to do my best to keep up with each page, tell you what's going on. If you ever get tired of hearing my voice, just go ahead and hit the pause or even hit that mute for a little bit. So, before we do, hit that like, hit that sub, and let's get on with this new X-Men team. This team is, the Krakoa is over. We're going to start kind of fresh here. We have our team here. We have Cyclops, we have Beast, we have Magneto, we have Psylocke. What else? We got Omega, Kid Omega here, Temper, and Magic. And what else we have here? We have Juggernaut. I'm not digging his new outfit. I don't know. I don't know. Some people like it. I don't. I like the old school brown. I think in this book he's a little bit smarter too. So what we have here is, I know it's real slow, but that's okay, right? So people that have been on my channel before know what to do. Alrighty, so we have, they're in Alaska. No one like, they're like hiding in this factory, and we're gonna learn more about this factory, of what exactly this factory was made to do. We have this police officer here. She's here to go and check out and see what the mutants or the X-Men are up to. She goes into, she's, I already like the art, so it's kind of hard to talk for like 16 minutes, right? But I'm gonna try my best. So I'm just gonna go into, different subjects and stuff about this book. Beast is here. I'm not really digging Beast's his face here. I don't know. I don't know. It looks weird, especially with the eyeshadow, the dark, like the shades in his eyes. He's talking to the police officer and pretty much saying, "Hey, you know what? Everything's cool. I'm gonna give you a tour of the place while the other team are on a mission." We have Cyclops here. We have Kid Omega. We have Psylocke. A bunch of other group in this in the Blackbird, flying to go take care of some business here. This is gonna change in about 20 to about 10 more seconds. Gonna go on to the next page. I do like this thematic between Magic and Juggernaut. They keep hitting rock. When they're playing rock paper scissors, she has her temper and she tries to, like, you know she gets mad at Juggernaut. He flies out head first. I guess bullets are falling off his head. Again, real colorful here. Uh, I thought it was a great change from what it was before. They're trying to get to this area here with a bunch of soldiers, Orcus, whatever's left with them. I thought this was Storm for a little bit, because I'm like, are they gonna redo a whole Storm? But no, it's Temper. She can play with weather too. So she ices everybody up here pretty well, giving Juggernaut his opening to do what he does best, and that's just to smash through everybody here. Again, we get, there he is, there smashing through everyone. I'm digging the art. Psylocke looks great as usual. Glad to see Kid Omega back in one piece, as in a body. Cyclops leading the team here. Kind of reminds me of like the old school all new X-Men by Bendis, the artist. The kind of the art here. Again, they're here to take care. There's some mutants that are here that they're trying to rescue. They found in Cerebro. Logan's there somewhere. Beast is here taking the cop, showing her, where we plant our own food here. We're kind of the self efficient. We don't really, interact with anybody outside of this factory. So but he's trying to just give her the up and up here. What's going on a daily basis. Again, he looks like Frankenstein. I don't, or maybe the creature from the lagoon. I'm not digging the face there though. So she's all like, you took all the jobs were taken away, and he's like, whoa, from this factory, and he's like, well, you guys were building Sentinels at this factory. So we get a little bombshell here that they have taken home to their base is now the factory that they were building Sentinels to kill mutants. Kind of ironic, right? This I'm kind of confused of. I don't know. I don't know. I know these guys are dissecting another beast. See, I don't know what this is all about here. And I mean, is that like, is it a robot? Is it AI, right? I guess what's happening here is they have AI turning into mutants, and they're dissecting him for some reason. We'll go back to them later. Again, this is part of the comic I was kind of confused about. But we have, the X-Men just doing what they do best, and they're working as a team. They're taking these guys down, trying to rescue some of their fellow mutants, and the writing's really well. And I thought that, just just fighting and not having to deal with so much politics was fun. Cyclops, letting loose here. We have Juggernaut trying to kind of like talking really smart here. Like I wasn't used to that. Him being he told Cyclops very intelligent answer, and we're kind of used to Juggernaut just being a meathead, right? Kane just going and bashing things through. So thought that was a good maybe change. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're changing his character up a little bit to be a little bit more smarter. Not sure. Again, if you're wondering why I'm talking so much, this gives you a chance to look at the comic and think about if you want to go buy it or not. I bought it. I thought this book was great. So, anywho, we'll keep going. They're getting close. They can smell. They know Logan's somewhere around in this building. They had sent him off, and he had lost contact. And we go back to the police officer and Beast. He's making her some tea. Just just kind of like needs to work on his blue here. I don't know. He's real solid face, no emotion, kind of awkward. Just keep taking her through the tour of the whole facility here. And I'm gonna start talking about like old school X-Men. It doesn't feel like old school, but it does feel different. It feels something new, something that I think needed to be done. The Kokoro era was very long, lots of comics in it. I just I don't know. I felt that it was just a good change. I don't know if these guys are just like salvaging body parts here or trying to make something, but this guy books it because he knows somebody's coming. Leaves his buddy hanging. He's trying to take all this whatever they're harvesting away. Now these guys are the mutants they were supposed to find, but there is a different kind of mutant now. It's called the Fourth School. I believe that they are mutant. They barely get their X gene. Like they can turn it on whenever they want. So these are adults. So usually the X gene comes out when you're a teenager, but these guys have learned a way to turn it on as adults. And they were talking about how an AI and a mutant have become one. So these are, I guess, a different type of mutant. Again, the Sentinel's there to take some damage. They take care of it very quickly. It's kind of a breeze here. And, they kind of like a practice run here. I kind of felt like there wasn't really danger. They were just like all jobbers here. So Wolverine's all jacked up. His healing factor's trying to kick in. I feel bad for that guy. The guy's just, I think he's just worn out. I like he has this old suit, which I like. It's all torn up. And then what's happening here? These guys are coming. There's more guys coming to fight them. I don't believe these are the mutants. So these might be the 5 mutants. And see, they're adults. They're kind of confused as how this is happening. or why it's happening. Again, now we have Zoran, but that's Zoran. This is old school X-Men here. Zoran was Magneto in disguise back in Bendis's run. So we know right now that that's not Magneto, because you're gonna see coming up that Magneto has he's his own man here, and I do dig this. He's sitting there with his looking like all pimped out here. I like the slacks here with the boots. Looks kind of like a gangster, or like a mob boss here. Digging it. I like it. Again, he calls him Max. I don't think I ever heard anybody call Magneto Max before. But he's kind of just saying that, Beast is kind of like the happy guy, the tour guide, the guy that takes you, around showing you. But I'm the dragon here. I'm the one that when you look at a castle and you want to approach it, but you see this giant dragon, like you're not gonna mess around with it. And that's pretty much what Magneto's saying, that like I'm sitting on the throne here. You guys stay where the hell you stay, and we'll stay over here on our side. Just leave us alone. I should have probably dipped this out, but I guess it gives some history, and I didn't stretch it out. My bad, guys. Just talking about some of the other mutants and how they became what they become. I thought this would have been the end of the book, but it's not. So we have some more coming up. I don't know. These are upcoming comic books, maybe? Revenge 1? I don't know. Anywho, these guys are still trying to defeat these AI mutants. And I kind of feel like they kind of wasted a lot of pages on this. They could have done this maybe 3 pages less, maybe 4. But again, they're just showing the dynamic of the team, of how, their powers, how their teamwork is coming together. I thought that was really cool. Man, it's tough talking for like 16 minutes. Jesus. Anywho, like I said, if you guys are tired of that, just go and hit that mute and just enjoy the comic for what it is. I know that, anyways. Yeah, so it kind of seemed like they're getting the upper hand here, but, this is X-Men, bro. Come on. They're going to go right through these guys. No problem. What else we got here? Again, just straight up fighting. Magic is tired of it. She just goes in, sword deep into everybody here, and that's pretty much it. They just tear this guy apart, and I don't know. Psylocke does her Psylocke knife in the head. Juggernaut knocks him out. Again, I'm not digging the armor though. I don't like that X on his face. I think it's stupid. And we got a little bit of a full page here of the team doing what they do best. Again, leave a comment below if you enjoyed the comic for what it is. And I put it at 30 seconds so you guys can check out the bubbles a little bit more easier. Yeah. I think we're almost done with this book. They go back to the factory. I like the little train there, or the ship with the face there. That's pretty cool. He talks to Wolverine. Wolverine's like, you know what, bro? I'm going to go on my own. So this is Wolverine departing from the X-Men's team. I don't think he's going to be part of the team. So he's going to go on his own thing. I'm pretty sure we'll get a Wolverine #1 coming out soon. So we'll deal with his story and what he's going through as usual. They go back to they're still talking. Maybe I should try. I would try reading the bubbles, but like, dude, I cannot read out loud. My dyslexia is so bad. It doesn't work that way. So he gives them it gives Beast as part of the body part and say, figure this out. How are they doing this? How are they turning themselves into mutants? not genetically, but somehow other way of doing it. We get a little bit of moment here with Cyclops and Beast. Again, that face is terrible. Like it's too square. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be the artist, full time artist, probably if he's on the first issue. So I thought the book was okay though. We're coming to an end here with this issue. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching it, reading it here. This is probably the best part. This best picture I've seen. So like they have like this. I guess this is why the towns are kind of nervous. If you saw this giant thing standing over the town, and mess with us, and this guy is just pretty much gonna destroy you. Anywho, that's the end of the comic. Hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Keep doing these so you guys can get to read them a little bit. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.